Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
All right, all praises be to the power of us and Jacob, the power of Israel, for giving us this blessed Shabbat day. As usual on the Shabbat day, we're going to go into the portion, and the portion for this Shabbat. We're in the book of Deuteronomy, and we're reading Deuteronomy 3 and 23 to Deuteronomy 7 and 11. That's Deuteronomy 3 and 23 to Deuteronomy 7 and 11. That is the portion for this Shabbat. Okay. All right, so it's truly a blessing to be here in this place to keep Shabbat with all of you. We're working on this AC situation here, but it's still a bit warm. But as we move forward, we'll get that fixed up and right. You know, but whether it be warm or not, it's still Shabbat, huh? All right, it's still a blessing to keep the Shabbat and to be woken up to our heritage in this way. So give me Colossians 3 verse 17. Let's give all thanks to the Most High in the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Colossians 3 verse 17.
The book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of our one Yahushua, giving thanks to the power and the Father by him.
Right, always giving thanks to the power Yahweh in the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Okay. Always give thanks. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 4 verse 1.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 1.
Right.
Better it is to have no children,
right,
and to have venture for the memorial.
And what? Virtue. Virtue.
Better it is to have no children, and to have virtue for the memorial thereof.
Virtue.
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 There you go. One more time.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 1. Better it is to have no children, and to have virtue,
right,
for the memorial thereof is immortal.
Right, you know.
Because it is known with the Most High and with men.
Right, so it says, better have no children, but have virtue. Meaning that what? Good works. What's virtue? Virtue is good works. Okay? Because that's remembered, and that lives on. You know, today we talk about Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. We talk about Mashiach. We talk about these men lived thousands of years ago, but they did good works, and their good works have brought fame throughout the earth up until this day, just by doing the will of the Most High. Okay, you know.
When it is present, men shall take example at it, and when it is gone, they desire it. It weareth a crown and triumpheth forever. Having gotten the victory, striving for undefiled rewards.
Right. What is he talking about? Virtue. Okay. Virtue. Virtue is good work. Okay. Virtue is value. Somebody look up the word virtue. Let's get the fun to say that word virtue. Let's see what the dictionary tells us the word virtue is. You got virtue. I can Google it right quick. Go ahead. Number one.
Behavior
Behavior showing a high moral standard. Right? A high moral standard. That means you got what? You got self-control. You're not about everything. You don't get involved with everything, but you're about about this truth. You're about righteousness in your actions. It's your moral standard. Okay. Did anyone have that definition? That's it. That's what you got. Also, anybody else look it up? Virtue. Good definition. Though. It's pretty full. High moral standard. When it says high, it's referring to the commandments of the Most High Yahweh. It's your moral standard. You're not settling for nothing less for righteousness. Okay? Give me Ecclesiastes 26:1.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 26, verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife.
Right.
For the number of his days shall be doubled.
Right. So what? So this wife had what? She had virtue. What does virtue mean? High moral standards. Okay. So it said, blessed be the man that has a wife with high moral standards. Everybody understand that? But you gotta first have high moral standards for you to even notice. Right? For you to even determine if the woman has high moral standards, you first gotta have. You gotta be a man of virtue. Then to find a woman of virtue. Okay. Then you can determine what type of woman she is because you know right from wrong. You know righteousness. Okay, read on.
A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband.
Right.
And he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
Right, that's only if the husband is what? Virtue as well. Right? That's only if he has what? A high moral standard as well. So they can come together in this standard. Okay? That's key. Read on.
A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Most High.
Right, read on.
Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart toward the Most High.
That means he has virtue, because he has a good heart towards the Most High. You know what? He does what the Most High told him. He got no issue with the Father's commandments. Read on.
He shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance.
Right. So what? He got that good wife. He got that good heart towards the Most High. He will always be cheerful with good countenance. Okay. But it's a balance. You first have to be virtuous before you can get a virtuous woman. Do I understand that? Because let's say you're wicked, then what kind of woman are you going to get? Read the 23rd verse.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
You see that? So if you're wicked, what kind of woman are you going to get? A wicked woman. Because a wicked woman is given, the portion is given to a wicked man. But if you are of good conscience with the Most High, if you virtuous yourself, then now you can get a virtuous woman. All right? Read on.
But a godly woman is given to him that fear the Most High.
Right, but a godly woman, a righteous woman is given to him that fear the Most High. There's got to be that balance there. You got to be right in order to get a relationship with a woman that's right. Right? Also give me a 25:1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 1. In three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful both before the Most High and men. the unity of brother, the love of neighbors.
Right.
A man and a wife that agree together.
Right.
Three source of men my soul hated.
All right. So first he gave us the three things that he found beautiful. What was the three things? What was the three things that he found beautiful? No, I'm not paying attention.
Sword in hand, sword in hand. Sword in hand.
You got Tazak? That's Tazak, right? Yeah.
No.
No, Yakuza. Yakuza. Well, the three things that he found beautiful. Ooh, I got another one. I'm on a roll. Let's see if the sisters can help us out. Shemaiah, what's the three things the Father found beautiful? Hallelujah. See, your sisters help us out. If it was for the Akim, we'd be going down in flames. Okay? Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm showing you what's going on. Spirit showing you what's going on. Okay. So, right, these three things are found beautiful in the sight of the Most High Yah. Very important to understand. Because as we venture out, and you know, all the young men and young women coming of age to have spouses and begin families, you gotta know what you're doing. But for you to know what you're doing and what you're getting into, you first gotta know who you are. Right? You gotta take account of yourself. Because if you're wicked, you're gonna multiply your wickedness with that woman you get or with that man that you receive. You first have to be righteous in order to think you're going to join to the righteous. And if you do have that righteous connection, what does the scripture say? That you'll be what? Let's go back to 26. Verse 2.
A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
Right, he's going to fulfill the years of your life in peace. If you're able to achieve this, you first have to be righteous. Okay? Go back to 26 and jump down to the No, I want to go to 25. 13.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion.
Discretion. There you go.
Will fatten his bones.
Come on.
A silent and loving white woman is a gift of the Most High, and there is nothing so much wrought as a mind well instructed.
Worth. But nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Right? So that goes on both sides, man. Your mind got to be right, so her mind right. There's nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. A lot of times we go, to the man, we look for a woman, we're looking for what she look like. Right? Is she pretty, is she tall, this, that, short, slim, fat. We don't say fat, they say thick. Right? Right. I know I'm going to get to it sooner or later. Right?
They'll never say fat.
Right? They don't say fat.
Everything's thick. Everything's thick.
Extra thick.
500 pounds.
Right? You got 500 pounds. You know somebody 500 pounds? You ain't going to stick for them. Right? So anyway. But it's important that we understand that there's more to look at than the outward appearance. Okay? There's You know, you gotta think beyond that. Although we understand that that's important, somebody has to be appealing, we get that. But it goes beyond that in the spirit. Okay, go way beyond that. Because that outward appearance ain't gonna be so, that appearance is gonna fade if that person got a wicked spirit. You ain't gonna see the beauty of that person anymore. Okay, if that person's not right. Okay, read on.
A shamefaced and faithful woman.
A what?
A shamefaced and faithful woman.
What does it mean to be shamefaced? What's the opposite of being shamefaced? How about that? Huh? Glamorous? No, clamorous or glamorous? Clamorous, you see?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, clamorous, right. So what does that mean? Or you gave me another word that now I have to find. Right? You say clamorous, like we speak that way. Remember, when you break down scripture, you got to bring it to words that you use on a daily basis. Right? Because if I give you clamorous for that, then you're still confused. You still not sure what is it. What is it about this woman that's off? Now, scripture says shamefaced, and I can understand what shamefaced is. Okay? So we got what is the opposite of shamefaced? Loud. There you go. Loud. That's not a shamefaced woman. Or loud, brave, always talk, loudest voice in the room. That's not a shamefaced woman. Right? It's boisterous. Right? Forward is another word. That when people say the person's too forward, but actually the word is actually forward. Okay. They're not what? They're too out there. They got too much to say. Right? Always so something to say. That's the opposite of a shamefaced woman. Read that verse again.
A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace.
That's a double grace. Faithful. That means what? When things going on and they're not giving up the ghost. Oh, just curse the Most High and die because you lost your job. Right? But they faithful. They said, "Don't worry, Most High gonna work it out." You know what I mean? They're all looking for the blessing to come. All right, they're not giving up the ghost and trying to pull you down into condemnation. Okay, read on.
Her continent mind cannot be valued
Read on.
as the sun when it rises in the high heaven.
Right, her continent mind cannot be valued. What does that continent mind mean? She's very what? Content. Okay, it's not always looking for more. But she counts her blessings and she's content with what she has. That's a continent mind. So, I mean, the opposite of a continent mind is what? Somebody what? Gluttonous, greedy, want more, can't be satisfied. Right? That's the opposite of a continent mind. Okay. All right, read on.
So is the beauty of a good wife.
So is the what?
So is the beauty of a good wife.
Read that 16th verse again.
As the sun when it rises in the high heaven.
Right.
So is the beauty of a good wife.
Right. So if a woman is good, she's gonna be the most beautiful thing anyway. So you can't always look at just that outward appearance. You understand that? You can't just look at the outward appearance. You have to say, okay, if she's a good woman, she's gonna be beautiful to you. If she's a wicked woman, I don't care what she looks like. After a while, you don't want to see her no more. Right? You be running away from that beauty. Right? You be hiding out. You closing down the bar and say, well, listen, so you gotta go. You don't want to go home. Why you don't want to go home? Now give me the 25th chapter. 25th chapter. Verse 16.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon.
Right, so a lion and a dragon. What would happen to you with a lion and a dragon? Right? You can hang out with lions. Right? You be fearing for your life. Right? Right? You be fearing for your life. A dragon ain't nothing to play with. Everybody kill you too. Right? Read on.
Then to keep house with a wicked woman.
Then to keep house with a wicked woman. Because that external beauty, it will fade. If this person not righteous. If I understand that? Read on.
The wickedness of a woman changes her face.
It does what?
Changes her face.
But she was so good looking.
Changes her face.
She was a knockout.
Changes her face.
She was a 10, a dime
Changes
piece.
her
What is
face.
it now? They still say it now? What they say now? What do you mean what they say now? I gotta update me, man. What they say? What's up? Huh? She what?
She bad.
She bad? She bad?
They went back to that?
She back to being bad? You know, bad. You saying bad back in the head. Right? I'm like, she bad, but now what? Because she really is bad, right? The face changes. You don't see the beauty anymore. Read that again.
The wickedness of a woman changes her face.
Come on.
And the darkness of her countenance, like sackcloth.
Like sackcloth.
Sackcloth.
Right. Sackcloth is not, that's a, like burlap sack. It eats your skin. Right? You put it on when you're in mourning. Okay? That's what she turns to. Right? Read.
Her husband shall sit among his neighbors. When we hear it, it shall sigh bitterly. Right?
Oh man, that woman's driving me crazy. Oh, that woman. That's what they talk about. Right? What are they talking about? Read on.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Right. So you gotta read that again.
All wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman.
Right. So now you go to these scriptures and people say, scriptures always getting on the woman. All right. It's not about getting on the woman. If you righteousness does not apply to you. Okay. But a wicked woman will destroy a man. That's what you have to understand. Scripture say she makes what weak hands people need. Read on. Let's say.
All wickedness is but to a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Right.
As the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
Right.
So is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
Right, so now what? He quiet. He ain't got much to say, but all you hear is a one-way conversation. Okay? These are signs. When you're courting and you're doing this and you realize that you have not got a word in edgewise in the last 2 hours, you might say, this is a woman full of a lot of words. I need to think about this. Okay? Don't come later on and want counsel in the shower. Talk about you got problems. You did not use the instruction from the beginning. Okay? You have to make sure that you take heed to the way, to the instruction in the scriptures. Okay? Father gave us the keys, man. The keys to what? Peace. Right? The keys to a virtue in our relationship. But if we don't take these keys, we can't be expecting things to work. It ain't gonna work. Okay? Father give instruction, we want to do it our way, but then we want it to work. How that work? Okay? It's like you have children, we tell our children to do this first, do that second. They do second first and the first second. Jack everything up. And you say, well, didn't I tell you how to do this? Yeah, but they come with some excuse. Right? You want to know why you messed up now? You messed up because you didn't listen. Right? Father created us. He taught us how to do this thing. He didn't leave us without instruction. He gave us the word of the Most High to guide us. Right? To guide us in righteousness. All right? So, let's drop that. Give me Shabbat 19. No. Start with verse 5.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 5.
Come on. Go ahead.
Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness,
right,
shall be condemned.
Shall be what?
Condemned.
Condemned. Condemned. Read again.
Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned.
Read on.
But he that resisteth pleasures chronic his life.
Right. So you resist pleasure. You might say, oh, but she's so bad. Maybe I can change it. Or you know, even our women, you might say, oh, he's so cute. Maybe he'll get over that problem he got. And let me work with him. Right? Huh? Most High will heal him? They go that far? They think they gonna heal him. They don't do the Most High. Right? But sometimes we have to be more mindful than that. You got to resist pleasures. What does that mean, resist pleasures? It means you got to wait. Wait. Wait till it's right. Don't just jump in at eye time. You meet a woman. How long did Jacob wait for well, I'll say he really waited. How long did he wait for Rachel?
14 years.
No. It's a trick question. 7 years. 7 years. Right? He worked another 7 years, but he had Rachel while he worked. There's extra 7 years already. So, but he had to work to pay it for all. So he worked 14 years. Right? But he had to wait 7 years. And he said, it seemed like how long to him? A few days. The 7 years seemed like a few days, right? Because he was focused. He knew what he wanted, and he knew, and he worked according to this woman during that time. Got to know this woman, so when they come together, right, it was right. It was a marriage to the death.
That's right.
Okay? It wasn't a marriage just to the time when things are convenient, but it was a marriage to the death. Right? So that's how all our marriage is supposed to be, to the death. Right? Guys, make sure I got some fun tonight. Right? Right? But we have to understand that this is what the Father prescribed for us as a people. This is our law. This is our culture. This is not a suggestion. This is not how you feel. Right? This is not about how I feel. This is about what we read in the scriptures and what the Father has commanded us. But the Father would not have commanded us about our marriages if it was not something that was important to him. And judges, and he doesn't judge us according to the way we deal with these things. Right? He judges according to these things. So that we have to be mindful of that. Right? We don't eat pork, ham, shrimp, or lobster. We can do that easy. So I don't eat no unclean meat. I don't work on the Sabbath day. Right? But what? What about these laws that we go over now? Okay. You see a cute guy or bad woman, you lose all of your mind. All these scriptures go out the door. I gotta get it now. Right? What's that?
So how if you do get one? Now you can actually change it, right?
Change it first. Right? Right. Change it first, then put it on. Right? Don't put it on, then try to change it. That's backwards. That's putting, as the preacher said, the cart before the horse. Right? You don't want to put the cart in front of the horse stumbling over the cart. The cart's supposed to be behind it. All right? What I call 19, read that fifth verse again.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness
Come on.
shall be condemned.
Right, so why say taking pleasure in wickedness? Because you know very well how wicked you or he is. Care less about commandment, one commandment. Take pleasure in anyway. Right? Make money. Read on.
But he that resisteth pleasures.
But if you resist, you take your time, get to know that person. You may not be able to bring that person full circle to the truth, but at least understand that this person is what? A good person. All right? Now, when I say good, I mean honest. If you ain't wondering where they at, you know what I mean? You got people in this truth, they ain't honest. I don't think this truth make you honest all of a sudden. Okay? Oh, you got fridges on, you must be good. It don't work that way. All right? The wickedness of Israel, knowing you're Israel, don't make you righteous. Just makes you knowledgeable of who you are and where you're from. Putting all of these commandments make you righteous. It will guide you towards righteousness. That's right. Okay. A good conscience towards Yah is righteousness. You know what? Not only you reading and knowing what you're doing, that makes you righteous. Okay? Read on.
But he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life.
Come on, read.
He that can rule his tongue shall live without strife.
Come on.
And he that hateth babbling shall have less evil.
Right, so let's just go into something else. About running your mouth. All right, so let's not take it to the let's come back to the scripture. Let's get Proverbs. Proverbs 31. 31 is number 1. Oh, that question. What?
Do you have another mic? Because I'm getting text that your feedback is bad.
My feedback on this mic here?
Do you have another one?
No, I don't have another mic, but I'll just keep it away from my mouth. That's probably what it is.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
31:1.
31:1.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 1. The words of King Lament.
Yep.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 1. The words of the king lament, the prophecy that his mother taught him.
That is what?
The prophecy that his mother taught him.
This is what his mother taught him. So as mothers, we teach our children. You should teach your children. Part of a duty of a mother is to teach your children, whether it be male or female. That don't matter. But a wife is supposed to teach the children. Okay?
God.
Read.
What my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows.
Right, the son of my vows. You know what? My husband, me and my husband had you. Okay. The son that come forth from my body, she said. Read on.
Give not thou strength unto a woman.
Do what?
Give not thou strength unto a woman.
Don't give your strength unto a woman. Read on.
Nor thou waste to that which destroyeth kings.
Right, because why kings have been destroyed. That's why they concentrate on their woman more than the Most High. All right. Remember, he said we're supposed to serve him with all our might, with all our strength, right? With all our mind. But then we want to give our strength to our woman. Okay. She said, don't do this, because that destroys kings. First, what's up? Okay. All right. Jump down to the 10th verse. Amos. Meaning that what? Your strength is your focus. All right, that's your strength, your focus. Your focus should be Yah, not your woman. All right, your woman is there. Why did Most High give you a woman? For what? Right. So now if you spend all your time following her, or what she wants you to do, or what she'll have you do, and not what the Most High will have you do, then you're giving your strength to her. You understand that? Right? She will be your help, you helping to help. Huh? What do you mean help what? Help what? Listen, man, you make a mess, clean it up. You know what I mean? That's not scripture. You need scripture to understand that, right? But what they're talking about is you being what? Instead of you, today's a Shabbat day. 6 days that I leave and do all that work, the 7 days is Shabbat. But if you gave your strength to your woman, maybe you might say, well, it's a good time to spend some time together. I'm not going to deal with Shabbat. Leave them brothers over there. Let them do what they do. We need to spend our time together. You don't give your strength to your woman. Because where you supposed to be? You're supposed to be a holy convocation, right? Right, you're supposed to be convocating with the Akim, with the nation. Not off doing whatever with your woman. You see what I'm saying? This is an example. I'm just giving you an example. There's many examples. That's an example of giving your strength to a woman. That's it, right? What you got? Say it again. Out of it wins, right? Yeah, give me that. That's to the point. That's to the point. Yeah, I got you. I know that very well. I know it very well. Yeah. But you know what? Start with 13.
The book of First Ezra, chapter 4, verse 13.
Yeah.
Then the third, who has spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel. Well, this was Zerubbabel began to speak. O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excel. Who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women have borne the king.
Right. So what it was a debate going on, right? Which was most powerful? All right. So Zerubbabel rose up and said, "It's the woman." Some people said, "Why?" Let's get that understanding real quick. Get chapter 3. Let's start with verse 7.
The book of Sirach, the book of First Ezra, chapter 3, verse 7.
Yeah.
And he shall sit next to Darius because of his wisdom, and shall be called Darius, his cousin. And then everyone wrote his sentence, and sealed it, and laid it under the king Darius.
Gotta go high. Let's go to the top. Verse 10. No, it doesn't tell you story. Verse 1.
Book of First Ezra, chapter 3, verse 1.
Yeah.
Now when Darius reigned, he made a great feast unto all his subjects, and unto all his household, and unto all the princes of Media and Persia, and to all the governors and captains and lieutenants that were under him, from India unto Ethiopia, of 127 provinces. And when they had eaten and drunken, and being satisfied, were gone home, then Darius the king went into his bedchamber, and slept. And soon after awakened, then 3 young men that were of his guard, that kept the king's body, spake one to another, Let every one of us speak a sentence, he that shall overcome, and whose sentence shall seem wiser than the others. Unto him shall the king Darius give great gifts, and great things in token of victory.
Right.
As to be clothing in purple, to drink in gold, and to sleep upon gold, and a chariot with bridles of gold, and a hetar. What hetar?
Really a head tree.
And a head tree of fine linen,
yeah.
And a chain about his neck.
Uh-huh.
And he shall sit next to Darius because of his wisdom, and shall be called Darius, his cousin.
Right. So who's going to win this sentence? Who's going to able to give the answer to this riddle? Is going to be get all these things. Get clothed with purple and linen. Get gold. Get to sit next to the king. You know, you're going to get all these props for answering this riddle. Right? Read.
And then everyone wrote his sentence, sealed it, and laid it under King Darius his pillow,
Right.
and said that when the king is risen, some will give him the writings, and of whose side king and the three princes of Persia shall judge, that his sentence is the wisest.
Is the what?
Is the wisest.
So he's going to say, who said the wisest thing? Who has the wisdom? Come on.
To him shall the victory be given, as was appointed. The first wrote, one is the strongest. The second wrote, the king is strongest. But above all things, truth beareth away the victory. Now when the king was risen up.
Wait. You skip that. I got it.
Yeah, that's what
Read verse 11.
All right. The second wrote, the king is strongest.
Verse 12.
The third wrote, women are strongest.
Right.
But above all things, truth beareth away the victory.
Right. So this is what was going on. They were determining who's the wisest. And in their wise saying, in their wise sentence, one said wine is the strongest, one said the king is the strongest, the third said the woman is the strongest. So let's jump down to what he said about the woman. Okay? Let's jump down now, back to where he's at. Zerubbabel, verse 13.
Verse 13.
Chapter 4, verse 13. Chapter 4, verse 13.
Yeah. The book of 1 Ezra, chapter 4, verse 13.
Come on.
Then the third, who had spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak. O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither it is wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them?
Right.
Are they not women?
Right.
Women have borne the king and all the people that were ruled by the sea and land.
Right. So women have brought forth all living. Right. All living comes out of woman. Right. You have to be born out of a mother, correct? Right. Right. We know.
Even of them that came, that they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyards, from whence the wine cometh. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men be.
Greeks.
Yea, and if men have gathered together gold and silver,
right,
or any goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty?
Right. So do they not love a woman that's comely in favor and beauty? I mean, they value the beauty of a woman above the gold and the riches. Understand that? Read on.
And letting all those things go.
Letting what?
Letting all those things go.
I mean, they let go of the gold and the silver for that woman. All right. What are you going to do? Breaking that bread, spending it on the woman. Right? Read on.
Do they not gape? Do they not gape? And even with open mouth, fix their eyes fast on her.
Right, and then she walked by, she walking by, what the guys do? Right, that's gaping right there. That's exactly what gaping is. Oh, his mouth open, looking, staring, locked in. Right, most of us saw it. You see what's going on here. Everything is written in the book. All right, read on.
And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold?
Right, they desire her above silver and gold. They get the silver and gold to get her, to woo her. Okay, that's why they get the silver and gold and the flash and blinging and all these different things, so they can seem appealing to women. Right, read on.
Or any goodly thing whatsoever. A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife.
Right.
He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father, nor mother, nor country. But this also ye must know, that women have dominion over you.
Right. Read.
Do ye not labor and toil, and bring all to the woman? Yea, a man taketh his sword, and goeth his way to rob and steal, to sell upon the sea, and upon rivers, and liveth upon a lion and goeth in the darkness. And when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love.
Right, can you imagine? You see a lion in the darkness, and you go in there looking for something, just to bring it back to your woman. Right? A lot of men get to this point. Why? Giving all their strength over to their woman. Risking their life, risking everything. Life, live, everything. What? For the woman. Okay? Because, oh, she's so beautiful. Right? But should we be this way? No. The Most High is supposed to be our first love. Okay? We don't.
Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Right, and lost their mind. Right? Suicidal. Right? Sean Kingston. Right? They make songs about it. Right? They lose their mind. Kill themselves over a woman. Okay? We don't.
And become servants for their sakes.
And become what?
And become servants for their sakes.
Where am I saying now? You got a question? And become servants for their sakes. Right? You ain't supposed to be no servant for their sake. Okay? Not saying, and I don't want to get this misunderstanding. If things need to be done, they have to be done. But you don't want to become a servant for their sakes. I mean, that all you do all day, every day is find out what they want so you can go do it for them. Huh? What he said? No, yes? No, yes, yes?
No, yes, dear.
Oh, no, yes, dear. Yes, dear. I got you now. I got you now. Read on.
Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
Right, many have what?
Many have also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
And that's what we don't want to find. We don't want any of our purpose to err and sin for their woman. Right? And all of our women, we don't want them to want this. If you have a brother trying to do too much, you just send it to the Most High. So shouldn't you be at the school? Right? You can do that as a woman. You're virtuous. You can say, hey, shouldn't you be at camp? Right? Where's your fridges? You can ask your husband that, hey, let me get you some more fridges so you get out there to camp. Or get there with the Aki, with the brothers. Build a nation. Send him to go do that. Right? If you want to lay up underneath you all day and not do the word of the Most High. Where are you? People calling, wondering where you at. Okay. Read on.
What verse was that?
28.
And now, do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all reach to fear to touch him?
You know?
Yet did I see him and appalled.
Apam, the king's concubine.
Yet did I see him and Apam, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admirable Bartichus, sitting at the right hand of the king.
Right, read.
And taking the crown from the king's head,
right,
and setting it upon her own head.
So the king's concubine sitting next to the king, playing with the king. Take the king crown off his head, put it on our own head. He can't do nothing about it. Why? Because he just, could you touch the king's crown on his head? If you reach your hand over there, you might lose your arm. But what? His concubine can sit there and do all that. So what he's trying to show you is that what? Many men are weak towards their woman. Right? Let their woman do whatever they want to do. Okay? As Hebrews and as men of Israel, we're supposed to be wiser than that. All right, read on.
She also struck the king with her left hand.
Right, and popped him in his head. Took his crown off, put his head, popped him in his head. He the king. You look at the king wrong and you be put to death. But the king woman get away with all that. Right? And this one is concubines. Right? We know.
And yet, for all this, the king gaped and glazed upon her.
He's still looking at her like, oh, she's so beautiful. Read on.
Upon her with open mouth.
Right?
If she laughed upon him, he laughed also.
Right? If she laughed at him, he laughed too. Why are you laughing? I'm laughing because you laughing. Why are you smiling? Smiling because you smiling. Why are you smiling? Smiling because you smiling. Why are you laughing? Laughing because you laughing. When you laugh, make me laugh. Stop making me laugh. Stop making me laugh. Stop making me laugh. What's wrong with you? We are men of the Most High. We ain't supposed to be moving in that spirit. We're supposed to have some confidence amongst yourselves. So the scripture say, man, the Most High is great, man. Straighten up. Right? You get around your woman, you soften the twinkle foot, man. You hang up, but you hang up. You hang up first. I hang up first last time. Right? Read the scriptures, man.
But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter that she might be reconciled to him again.
Right? So even if she get mad and walk away from the king, he upset that she come back to be reconciled with him. Right? So this is a condition of a man that's gave this woman his strength. Okay, read on.
O ye men, how can it be that but women should be strong, seeing they do thus? Then the king and the princes looked one upon another.
Right, so all the other men that was talking in the council, they looked at each other, thought about what Zerubbabel had to say. Read on.
So he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? The great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things.
Right.
All the earth calleth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteousness thing. One is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish.
Right, come on.
As for the truth, it endureth and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore.
So what? We should be dedicated to the truth. That's stronger than everything. What's the truth? Prove it. That's right. Psalms 119, verse 142. Get that. Okay. That's what we should be giving our strength to. Give it to the truth, man. The power of truth. That's the Most High Yah. Yah is the truth. The Heavenly Father is the truth. That's where your power, your time should lay. Your focus. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142.
Come on.
Thou righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
Right.
And thou law is the truth.
There it is, man. And that law is the truth. Okay. Everlasting righteousness. The commandments of Yah. The work of a soldier of the Most High. That's where your strength lies. That's where your heart lies. So where a man's heart is, there is the treasure, right? So if your heart is all wrapped up in your woman, well, that's your treasure there. And when she goes, you have no treasure. Okay? A lot of men lose their mind, their wits. So we got to be mindful. We should not worship our women, neither should our women want to be worshipped. Okay? But all should come together to the Most High Yah. Right? Get that. Give me Ephesians 5:21. 5:21, right?
Yes, let's say woman is God.
Yeah, not a woman is God, right? These women is God activists. Why are they saying that? Because of this very reason we read. Okay? Because they have lost their wits. To the point where the woman has become God. Okay. This ought not to be so.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 21. Submit yourselves one to another,
right,
in the fear of the Most High.
That's how a male and a female are supposed to come together. That's how a brother and sister are supposed to come together and become husband and wife. Read that again.
Submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of the Most High.
You submit yourself one to another in the fear of the Most High. Yeah, meaning that what? Right? Ephesians 5:21. Read that again.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 21. Submitting yourselves one to another,
right,
in the fear of the Most High.
In the fear of the Most High. That's how we're going to come together. Come together in the fear of the Most High. Not come together under all those false pretenses. Because that's all going to fade away. We come together, we got to come together the way the Most High says come together. If you want to be successful in your marriages, you're all young men. Yeah. You're going to build families, you're going to have women, you're going to, have households. The fear of the Most High got to be the cornerstone. It will not last. Okay? It will fall apart. Right? Satan is very strong. Temptation is strong. That's why when we pray, we say, lead us not into what? But deliver us from
evil.
Oh, we don't want evil in our house. So we got to make sure that we come together, right, in the fear of the Most High. Right? That's key. That's the beginning of all. Right? He said the fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom, correct? So that's when the wisdom comes in. That's when your mind is well instructed. Right? For any other reason, man, you roll the dice, man. It might work out. You might be able to change. Like I said, maybe you can change it. It might happen. Right? But you roll the dice, man. Because guess what? When you break up and you divorce, is it most out with that? Give me Malachi. Huh? Malachi 2. Start 14.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 14. Yet ye say, wherefore? Because the Most High hath been the witness between thee and the wife of thy youth, against whom thou hast dealt treacherously.
Right.
Yet is she thy companion and the wife of thy covenant.
Of thy covenant, right. So what? We got to deal treacherously with our women. What does it mean to deal treacherously? What does it mean to be treacherous? What does it mean to be treacherous? Somebody give me treacherous now. Let's Google that. You know what I'm saying? Not a word we use every day. It's a very important word to understand. No, it's not cautious. Treacherous. It's wicked, but wicked in what way? You can be wicked in so many different ways. Wickedness is a vast topic, right? They say, wide is the way to hell, but straight and narrow is the righteousness. So what is treacherous? Right? I didn't hear the last part. I heard very dangerous and difficult to deal with. That's a treacherous person, right? Cannot be trusted, dangerous, and difficult to be dealt with. Right?
It also says ready to betray.
To betray, right? Okay, that's a good one. Also, to betray. You know what a Benedict Arnold is, right? Benedict Arnold. Probably don't know what that means. Right? That means that you what? You turn your back and you betray the person. Person trusts you to do something, right? But you on the low doing something crazy. Okay, we're not to deal treacherously, right? What you got?
Oh, treacherous. Disloyal, not safe or reliable.
Not safe, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, not safe, unreliable. Okay, these are all things of being of treacherous. So now read that verse again.
The book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Yet ye say, wherefore? Because the Most High hath been witness between thee and the wife of thine youth,
Right?
against whom thou hast dwelt treacherously. Treacherously.
You know,
Yet is she thy companion and the wife of thy covenant.
right, yet she is your companion, the wife of thy covenant, but you do it treacherously. So the Most High, that's not good. It's not right. Read on.
And did not he make one?
Right?
Yet had he the residue of the Spirit, and wherefore one, that he might seek a godly seed. Therefore take heed to your spirit, and let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth.
Right. So that take heed and don't deal treacherously to the wife of thy youth. Read on.
For the Most High, the power of Israel, saying that he hated putting away.
He what?
He hated putting away.
Most High said he hated putting away. What does putting away mean? Divorce, exactly. Most High said he hates that. But for you not to get there, you got to start in the right place. Especially for you young men, you got to start right so you end right. If you start wrong, you are setting yourself up. You're setting yourself up to what? End up doing what the Most High hates. Okay? Yeah. Right? Well, that is an anomaly, because that's an opinion, really, because when you start right, you start right. Okay? What do you mean by starting right? All right? Did you court for the time period? Did you do all the things that you're supposed to do? Right? According to Scripture. Right? That has to be determined. Because you might look at your start and say, oh, I see what I messed up. Right? Oh, I didn't even see that. All right? So we have to make sure that we start right. Okay? That what? We end it. Because how is our marriage supposed to end? With what? Then you accomplished. Then you accomplish the feat. Okay? It ends when you pass away. Okay? Until then, you're together. But if it ends before that, then what? You have what? You have failed. Right? Divorce is a form of failure. Everybody understand that? You got to take that on. That's how I failed. The marriage failed, and then we divorced. Right?
What happened is, before you know the scripture, you get into a relationship marriage. Before you know the scripture, you get married, you get into a divorce before you know the scripture.
Right. Right. That doesn't affect you once you come into this word. How do we know that? Then you heard the brothers actually said, why is it we got into a marriage before we got the truth, got divorced before we got the truth, right? How does that affect us now that we're in the truth? Give me Ezekiel 18 chapter. Let's see about it.
What?
18 and 19.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 19. Yet say ye, why? Doeth not the son bear the iniquity of the father? When the son hath done that which is lawful and right. And hath
20.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 20. The soul that sinneth, it shall die.
Right.
The son shall not bear the iniquity of the father. Neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him,
Right.
And the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him.
Come on.
But if the wicked will turn from all his sins.
Right. But if the wicked will turn from his sin, right, read on.
That he hath committed.
That he's committed, come on.
And keep all the statutes and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live. He shall not die. Right.
So it said that, listen, the wicked will be condemned in their wickedness. They continue their wickedness, they run out of the Most High's grace, and he brings judgment. But if he were to repent and now learn righteousness, the wickedness that he did aforetime, he won't die for that. Okay, read on.
Verse 22. All his transgressions.
All his what?
All his transgressions.
All his sins, read on.
That he hath committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him.
They should not be what?
They shall not be mentioned unto him.
Why won't they be mentioned to him? Because he what? He repented, man. He changed his ways. Okay? There's a lot of sins and stuff we've done in the world, who's in the world. But once you come into this truth, you repent of the things you've done out there. And now you move forward in this truth. Everybody understand that? Those things you've done in the world cannot be mentioned. So you get that out? That stuff can't be mentioned. Read on.
In his righteousness that he hath done, he shall live.
Right. In his righteousness that he's doing now, he's going to live. But, read on.
Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked should die?
Right.
Save the Most High power, and not that he should return from his ways and live.
He'd rather we repent than get killed. He'd rather that we all repent than be put to death. Most High doesn't get pleasure in putting us to death for our wickedness, but because of our stubbornness, oftentimes it has to come to that. Okay? Because we don't want to hear. Read on.
But when the righteous turneth away from his righteousness.
But now, let's say if you were righteous, and now you want to go back to wickedness, read on.
And committed iniquity.
And now you want to commit iniquity. You coming from the unrighteous, but you want to go back to the worldly ways, read on.
And doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth.
Come on.
Shall he live?
Shall he live? This question, shall he live? Read on.
All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned. In his trespass that he hath trespassed, and in his sin that he hath sinned, in them shall he die.
So he what?
Then in them shall he die.
You see that? You could have been righteous all along. Now you want to be wicked. Well, in your wickedness, that's what your judgment's going to be. Your last estate is what you're going to be judged upon. Your last estate. Not what you did beforehand, but where'd you end up? Where'd you end off? You might have been a mighty man in Israel. And now you don't know John 3:16, right? From Isaiah 4:4. Right? You can't go back to where you were. You can't boast of your former works because now you're in the world. So you're going to be judged for being in the world. 2 Peter 2:20. 2 Peter 2:20. So those things that are beforehand, it's gone away.
Look at 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 20. For if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world,
right,
through the knowledge of the other one,
right,
the Savior, Yahushua Mashiach.
You see that? It says after you escape the pollution of this world, after you came out of your worldly ways, your religions, your philosophies, being black, being Negroes, being West Indian, being Black American, Afro-American, African-American, colored. After you escape from being all those things and learn your Hebrew Israelite, read on.
They are again entangled therein.
You're going back to church. You're going back to philosophy. You're talking about, you putting videos up talking about why I left the Israelites. Right? What's to be said for you now? Read.
And overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
You worse off, man. You should have never learned the truth. To learn the truth and go back into the world. He said, your latter end is worse than your beginning. Read on.
For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness.
Better you didn't even hear this breakdown. Get this understanding. You should have stayed out in the world. The world would have been more acceptable for you. But being that you left out the world, came to this truth, and you trying to go back, this world is going to tear you up. Because why? You turn your back on Satan, and now you're trying to come back. Satan, look at you. Oh, you trying to come back to me now? All right, come on back. I got something for you. Right? I got something for you. Read on.
Then, after they have not known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it is happened unto them according to the true proverb.
What's the proverb say?
The dog is turned to his own vomit again.
Right, the dog is turned to his own vomit again. That's how it is if you go back out to this world. And all the time we do that. We find excuses to do it though. We don't do it right away. You know, we do it because we're upset, or we're angry, or we're broke, or we're this or that, and we find excuses to go back out into the world. The world's waiting on us, all of us. They got things for us to do. Trust me, you will not have one Saturday where there's nothing to do if you go back out in the world. Right? Then you would have been keeping the Shabbat service. Okay. The Most High will occupy this world. Satan, the power of this world will occupy your time in wickedness of course. Okay? You can be at the barbecue, at the beach party at the barbecue. Okay? You'll be somewhere right now doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Right? So believe me, me. You know, as Spirit bear witness, Satan will occupy your time in this world. Right? Any of us ever step back from keeping the Sabbath and try to get back and start to keep? That's a fight in the world. That's a fight and a half. Okay? But that world is going to hold you and grab onto you and keep you out there. All right? So it's a battle. We're all born into this battle. No one is exempt of the battle. You don't want to fight, but you're going to have to fight. Why? Because you chose righteousness in a wicked kingdom. You chose to be righteous in wickedness. So how are you not going to fight? You're going to have a battle. If you're not fighting, you're losing. That's all you're doing. Okay? We're all born into this battle. Okay? What we got to learn is different ways to accomplish and have the victory in different aspects of life. We talked about the marriage today and how to get the victory in the end. How to start right so you can end right. All right? If you start wrong, then you roll the dice. You don't know what's going to end up. Okay? You could end up in divorce, which the Most High hated. Right? Oh, should we do the thing that the Most High hated? Give me Ecclesiastes 15 chapter. Ecclesiastes 15 chapter. In the Apocrypha, it's like a Sirach, the 15th chapter. What's our little high at? We'll start with 11. Verse 11.
The book of Sirach, chapter 15, verse 11. Say not thou, it is through the Most High that I fell away.
It's through what?
Say not thou, it is through the Most High that I fell away.
If you're doing wickedness, if you're thinking wicked thoughts, don't blame the Most High. Okay? That would be, your wickedness or your weakness, I would say, to the wiles of your time. Well, the beautiful thing about weakness is you can always get stronger. You might be weak yesterday, but you can be stronger today. You can be stronger tomorrow. You can always get stronger. But if you don't acknowledge your weakness, you can never get stronger because you're making different excuses for why you're weak. Say, I'm weak. I got this weakness. I need to get stronger in this. This way, you on the path to righteousness. Read.
For thou oughtest not to do the things that he hateth.
Right? That one?
For thou oughtest not to do the things that he hateth.
We are not to do the thing that the Most High hate. Come?
Gone.
So if he say he hateth putting away, should we be putting away? Should we be talking about being put away? Or wanting to be put away? Or going to put something away? Or put something? No. Because the Most High hated it. Come?
Gone.
So why we should not glorify somebody being put away? Right? Because we know that's something that the Most High hates. What we glorify is righteousness here. What we uplift is a banner of good works. Right? Marriage is a good thing. Right? He said, he that getteth himself a wife, get himself a possession. That's a good thing. You've added to yourself. Okay? That's not a bad thing. But we got to do it according to the will of God. Con?
On.
All right. Read on just for that knowledge.
Say not thou, he hath caused me to err, for he hath no need of the simple man.
Right, he didn't cause you to error. Because the Most High has no need of a sinful man or woman. So he's not going to cause you to do these things. That's you. Read.
For he hath no need of the simple man.
Right.
The Most High hateth all abominations.
The Most High what?
The Most High hateth all abominations.
The Most High hates all abominations. Not some, all. Read.
And they that fear the Most High love it not.
And if he hate it, you should hate it. That's what it means by love it not. If the Most High hate it, you hate it. Read.
He himself made man from the beginning.
Right.
And left him in the hand of his counsel.
Right. What does that mean? In your mind. This is your counsel. This is where you make your decisions. Okay. Read on.
If thou wilt to keep the commandments and to perform them,
right,
perform acceptable faithfulness.
Right. So if thou wert to keep the commandments and perform acceptable faithfulness, that's the question. Are you going to do it or not? He bring the truth to you. What you going to do? Right? You always have a choice. You can be right. You can be wicked. We all got that choice. Every time you make a decision, you have a choice to be righteous or to be wicked. You know the difference, right? Because you learn the difference by learning the commandments of Yah. Okay, read on.
He hath set fire and water before thee.
Right.
Stretch forth thine hand unto whither thou wilt.
Right. Make a decision, in other words. Read on.
Before man is life and death.
Before man is what?
Before man is life and death.
So you got the decision that you make it is either to go the way of life or go the way to death. Do righteousness or do wickedness. Read on.
Whither him liketh shall be given him.
Right. And what you like it, what's in your spirit, that's the way you're gonna go. That's what you're gonna choose. Read.
For the wisdom of the Most High is great, and he is mighty in power, and beholdeth all things.
And do what?
And beholdeth all things.
You see everything that's going down. Come on.
And his eyes are upon them that fear him.
Right.
And he knoweth every work of man. He commanded no man to do wickedly.
Right. He knows everything you're thinking, everything you planning on doing, and he commands no man or woman to do wickedly. Can't say the Most High made me do it. It was the Spirit. The Spirit made me do it. Spirit. What Spirit? Which Spirit? Not the Spirit of Yah. Yah encourages all to do what's right in his way. Read.
Neither hath he given any man license to sin.
Come on.
Desire not a multitude.
That's it. Give any man license to sin. No, nobody has a sin pass. No matter how angry you are, upset, happy, sad, jovial, whatever your emotion is, there's no license for sin being given out. You understand that? All praises. So let's get into the portion, which the portion for the Shabbat is Deuteronomy. Remember, Deuteronomy chapter 3 and 23 to Deuteronomy 7 and 11. Deuteronomy 3 and 23 to Deuteronomy 7 and 11.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 3, verse 23. And I besought the Most High at that time, saying, O Most High, power.
Hold on a second. Everybody got it? Deuteronomy 3 and 23. Let's get it. Now watch that. Right.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 3, verse 23. And I besought the Most High at that time, saying, O Most High, power, thou hast begun to show thy servant thy greatness and thy mighty hand. For what power is there in heaven or in earth that can do according to thy works and according to thy might? I pray thee, let me go over and see the good land that is in beyond Jordan, that goodly mountain and Lebanon. But the Most High was wroth with me for your sakes, and would not hear me. And the Most High said unto me, let it suffice thee. Speak no more unto me of this matter.
Let it suffice. Suffice thee. Speak no more unto me of this matter. So who's speaking? Who knows? Moses. And what was asking Most High to let him do what? Right, to see the land of Canaan. They even leading the people to all this time. But the Most High told him, he said no. That to show you that if Moses can't plead with the Most High, can you? You got no plea. He ain't trying to hear Moses, his friend, the one he spoke to face. Who am I to plead to the Most High thinking he gonna hear me? Oh, have mercy on me. No. I told you what to do, and you want to do your own thing. This is what you get. That's the power that we serve. We have to understand that. A lot of times we got spoiled through grace and mercy. We start thinking the Most High is going to go with us and be with us no matter what we do until judgment comes. And when judgment comes, that's when everybody gets serious and gets reminded about what type of power we serve. All right? He told us that, listen, the Lord killeth and he maketh alive. He'll take you out in a heartbeat. He ain't losing no sleep. Because we belong to him whether we dead or alive. Okay? We are just souls in his eyesight, dead or alive. Okay, read on.
Get thee up into the top of Pisgah, and lift up thine eyes westward, and northward, and southward, and eastward, and behold it with thine eyes. For thou shalt go, and thou shalt not go over this Jordan, but charge Joshua, and encourage him, and strengthen him, for he shall go over before this people.
Right, so he said, you ain't going, but you go take a look at it. Go up on the mountain, look all the way around. All that land is going to Israel. You're not going. That's the power we serve. And this is Moses, man, that stood before the people, led the people out of Egypt. The Father spoke to him face to face. He said, prophets I came to in dream, but Moses I spoke face to face. And he's not trying to hear Moses preach. Okay. If any reason you need to humble yourself before God, you got to look at these things and say, who am I to test the Most High? To see if he's going to keep forgiving me and keep forgiving me. Because when he run out of forgiveness, when he decide he ain't going to forgive no more, it says a wrap. It don't matter who you are. All right, read on.
And he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou shalt see. So we abode in the valley. So we abode in the valley over against Beth Peor. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I shall teach you, for to do them, that ye may possess, ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Most High, the power of your fathers, giveth you.
Right, so he teaches him. He said, man, you got to do it so you live, man. Because he know that he fell short, and the Most High gave his days a number. Moses' days a number because of what? The waters of Meribah. Because he hit the rock instead of speaking to the rock. He did things his own way. Okay? These are all examples for us. When you read this thing, it's not just history. You got to put yourself in that situation. Have you been frustrated and did things your own way instead of the right way? Instead of the way you know, the way the Father said to do it, but you did it your own way anyway because you're frustrated? That's what happened to Moses. You frustrated with Israel. He had every right to be frustrated with Israel. But he had no right to go against the word of the Most High. And neither did any of us. Everybody understand that? Read.
Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish out from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Most High, your power, which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Most High did because of it, all of Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, the Most High, the power, have destroyed them from among you. But ye that did cleave unto the Most High, your power, are alive, every one of you this day.
Right, every one of you this day. You still alive. Okay. Those that followed Baal Peor, they all was destroyed. Okay. So understand the power that we serve. Okay, it's not that love everybody spirit. Love you no matter what you do spirit. Unconditional love. No, this love got conditions. The love that the Most High give us is according to is solely on our actions. Yes, he's merciful and gracious, but mercy and grace can run out. Everybody doesn't have the same amount of mercy and grace. You got to be mindful of that. So it says good works and alms that covers sins. We should be looking for ways to cover sins, right? Because we got to make sure that when it's all said and done, that our righteousness outweighs our wickedness. So we can be what found acceptable in the sight of Yah. Okay, you know.
Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who have the Most High so nigh unto them?
Right, so the other nations look at you and say, wow, the wisdom that we possess. Our list of laws, our statutes and our judgments, there was nothing like it on the earth. A lot of these other nations, they structured their way according to our ways. They saw our records and said, man, we got to build something like this. These laws are perfect. These laws cover everything. That's why scriptures say the law of the Most High is what? Perfect. It covers everything. There's nothing that doesn't cover. You just have to figure out how does it cover what you're presently going through. Okay? But there's a law for that. All right? You know?
As the Most High our power is in all things that we call upon him for. And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently.
Okay.
Lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, right? And lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life.
Right. So you got to keep the commandments diligently. Why? Because they will depart from your life. You will start to forget the commandments of the Most High. You won't keep them. If you don't keep them diligently, meaning that you study, you go over them, you read, you come to service. That's why the Most High gave us Shabbat day every week. So it's a sense of diligence. And every week you're getting that reminder that there's commandments. Because if you're not reminded, before you know it, you're going to keep now one commandment in this world. You be out there doing whatever. Okay, because that's how this is. This world is a negative, I would say, a negative pull. It pulls you into negativity. Okay? It'll pull you. The only strength you have is this word. You can't even meditate, think in your own mind. Your heart wicked above all things. So you can't say, well, I'm just going to meditate and I'm going to think good thoughts. No. You got to be in this word. You got to open up this book. Okay? Read.
Unless they have departed from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons, especially the day that thou stoodest before the Most High, thy power in Horeb, with the Most High said unto me,
Right.
Gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they should live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. And ye came near and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire unto the midst of heaven, with darkness, clouds, and thick darkness. And the Most High spoke unto you out of the midst of the fire. Ye heard the voice of the words, but saw no similitude. Only ye heard a voice, and he declared unto you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments.
So this is where? At Mount Sinai, correct? Well, we heard the voice of the Most High from the heavens. Okay, read on.
And he wrote up even 10 commandments, and he wrote them upon 2 tables of stone. And the Most High commanded me at that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go over to possess it. Take ye therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Most High spoke unto you in Horeb.
What does that mean? You saw no manner of similitude. What does that mean?
Nothing like it before?
Huh?
Nothing like it before?
No. What does that mean? You saw no manner of similitude.
Nothing the same?
Is that? What? No manner of similitude. What do you mean? It basically means you didn't see anything. You didn't see any similitude. You don't know who the Most High looks like by way of similitude. The Most High didn't show himself. He didn't reveal himself on that day. Just his voice from the clouds. That's all they heard. They saw no manner of similitude. He didn't show the outline of his face or anything like that. He just had the words from the chariot. That's it. Yeah. Well, in this context, it's the Most High, but it will be Yahushua representing the Most High, right? But representing the Most High, not representing Yahushua. Okay, all right. That's it.
It will be an angel when you are speaking.
Right. Any other questions on that? Similitude? Are you clear on similitude?
Yeah. The next verse
Let's read on.
Out of the midst of the fire, lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image.
Exactly. Because if they gave you a similitude, you would have corrupted yourself and made an image. And they say, oh yeah, I saw it looks like this, like a bird. Next you know, everybody praying to birds. Because that's what Israel does. That's why he didn't give you no similitude. Because if he gave us something, then we would see it and we could create God right away. Read on.
The similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female, the likeness of any beast that is on the earth,
Right.
the likeness of any winged fowl that flieth in the earth, the wind in the air.
Right. So what? No likeness. It's not like a bird. It's not like any animal. It's not like anything you see. Why? Because he didn't show you anything. Read on.
The likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the hosts of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Most High thy power have divided unto all the nations under whom heaven, under the whole heaven. But the Most High hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day. Furthermore, the Most High was angry with me for your sakes, and swear that I should not go over Jordan, and that I should not go unto that good land, which the Most High thy power giveth thee for an inheritance. But I must die in this land. I must not go over Jordan, but ye shall go over and possess that good land. Take heed unto yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of the Most High, your power, which he made with you, and make you a graven image or the likeness of anything.
All right, so that's the point. That's why there was no similitude. We make graven images. We were looking for something to worship. So we're not to worship things. All right, so that's why there was no similitude, there was no image. That's why you cannot paint an image of the Most High and show to people, right?
Yeah, certain camps like IURC, outside.
Right. But Yahushua was seen. Remember, Yahushua walked amongst men. Yahushua was hung on a tree. He was a man in flesh and blood. Right? So you can make a similitude based on his description because they gave you description. Okay? But that's why when you talk about, he said when the Spirit came, didn't want to show the people any kind of similitude because the people were made a God of an image. And the point is, that's why he said, Most I said, I am that I am. The fact that he exists is good enough. We don't need a picture or image from Most High. Remember, we taxed him with Yahushua, but Yahushua representing the Most High. The words of the Heavenly Father was coming out of Yahushua. Okay? You know,
which the Most High thy power have forbidden thee. For the Most High thy power is a consuming fire. Even a consuming fire.
It's a consuming fire. Read on.
Even a jealous power.
Come on.
When thou shalt beget children and children, and ye shall have remained long in the land, and shall corrupt yourselves, and make a graven image, or the likeness of anything,
right? And
shall do evil in the sight of the Most High thy power, to provoke you to anger. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that ye shall soon utterly perish from off the land whereunto ye go over to Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed. The Most High shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Most High shall lead you.
Did that happen? Did that happen? God, that happened to us, man. It was prophesied to happen, and it happened. We were scattered amongst all the nations. We turned our back on the commandments in Israel. And the judgment came down on his people. So right here, Moses started to prophesy as he's speaking to the people. You know?
And there ye shall serve powers, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see nor hear, nor eat nor smell. But if thou shalt seek the Most High thy power, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thine heart and with all thy soul, when thou art in tribulation, and all these things are come upon thee, even in the later days.
Even when?
Even in the latter days.
Right, so we're supposed to be seeking him with how? With all our what? All our heart and soul, man. In the latter days. We're in the latter days. He said we're going to find him. We got to seek him. Read on.
If thou turn to the Most High thy power, and shalt be obedient unto his voice, for the Most High thy power is a merciful power. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he sware unto them. For ask now of the days that are past, which were before thee, was since the day that the Most High created man upon the earth, and ask from the one side of heaven unto the other, whether there have been any such thing as this great thing is, or have been heard like it. Did ever people hear the voice of the Most High speaking out of the midst of the fire, as thou hast heard and lived? Or hath the Most High essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation?
Right.
By the temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by the mighty hand, and by the stretched out arm, and by the great terrors, according to all that the Most High your power did for you in Egypt before your eyes. Unto thee it was shown that thou mightest know that the Most High, he is the power. There is none else beside him.
Right. There's nobody else beside the Most High. Yeah, no one's on his level. He is the power. There's no power next to the Most High. No power that can do what the Most High do. Okay, all things created by him for their purpose, for his purpose. So that's the understanding so far coming out of the portion. All right. At this time, okay, what verse you at?
Verse 36.
Verse what?
Verse 36.
Oh, shoot. Okay. You read down the floor. Go ahead.
Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee, and upon the earth he showed thee his great fire, and thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt, to drive out nations from before thee, greater and mightier than thou art, to bring thee in, to give thee their land for an inheritance, as it is this day. Know therefore this day, and consider it in thine heart, that the Most High, he is a power in heaven, above, and upon the earth, beneath. There is none else. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee, and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Most High thy power giveth thee forever.
That's forever. So we're going to take a break at this verse here. We're going to pick it up with 41 after the break. Any questions? Go ahead. Come on.
Yeah, we do offerings right now.
Okay, yeah, we're going to do the offerings during the break. All right, any questions, anything we went over so far? No? Hallelujah. So we're going to break right now. It's a 3 to 3:30 break. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right. And yes, we pass out there those are offerings. We're going to do the offerings at break time now. Instead of waiting to the end of the day, because some people need that to break. All right, so Baruch Shah, Hester, you